What's going on? It's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to all the Catholics and Christians out there if you celebrate Easter. To me now, just another day, but I'm in the Blackest Night Hawk Girl Challenge, and I had to use a Joker, Superman, Harley Quinn team to get some bonus coins. So I need Joker on my team anyway, so I like this team. Insurgency Joker, Injustice 2 Superman, and Arkham Knight Harley Quinn. And with all the sports going on, just watched Bryce Harper walk-off 3-run homer, beat the Phillies. Phillies took the lead 4-3 somehow, and then Joaquin Benoit. The Phillies do not have a closer. I mean, Genmar Gomez, he did a pretty decent job last year for not being a closer, and then didn't get some clean ones, and they took him out of the role, put Joaquin Benoit in there. He got a save, and then just blew a save. I mean, when the Phillies had a closer named Ken Giles, they traded him for a bunch of players, which seemed like the right thing to do, because I haven't seen Ken Giles since. But yeah, that back end of the Phillies bullpen is a serious issue. They needed to find a closer. But they played the Nationals tough, man. Look at the schedule they're playing in the beginning of the year. I mean, Mets, Nationals. They played the Reds, but then they played the open with the Reds. Then you get, Nationals, Mets. Then you get Nationals again. I mean, that's two of the best teams in baseball right there. All the pitching that the Mets have, and I mean, when you got to go up against Strasburg, you got to go up against Scherzer. They get Gio Gonzalez is a tough lefty. That lineup. I mean, Harper. You got Rendon. You got Zimmerman. I mean, it's just, their lineup is stacked. And they played them pretty tough. They had them down. Bottom of the ninth, could have got it done, but Harper killed them today, 2 home runs, and that's it. But the Phillies, yeah, they have to figure out that closing. They're going to do closer by committee, maybe since Genmar. Try to maybe on the next one, I'd throw Genmar back out there, see what he can do. But yeah, they don't really have a closer on the roster at all. So that's something that they're going to have to figure out as the season goes on here. And of course, we got NBA playoffs. Watching, but the Wizards are my sleeper team. I mean, they beat the Hawks today, game 1. Everyone expects it to be, Cavs, Warriors. The Warriors are tied at halftime right now in game 1 with the Blazers and my boy Damian Lillard. But everyone expects it to be Cleveland and Golden State again. I mean, we said about LeBron. I mean, how many times? Years in a row he's been in the final 7. Is it going to be 8? I'll tell the team that could stop him. That's what I'm saying. Washington is my sleeper. If Cleveland doesn't make it, I think Washington could make it. But John Wall, the way he's playing, they got a pretty deep squad. And with all Russell Westbrook, John Wall is one of the best guards in the league, too. He can put up those kind of numbers if he wants to. I mean, Otto Porter getting better. I mean, Gortat got abused today. And they got Beal. They got some players. So, with Wall leading the way, though, they're the highest scoring team in the East. That's my sleeper. They get past the Hawks. I mean, I don't know who else is really threatening Boston. I don't know. The Bucks or the Raptors? I don't think so. Without Boston, could be Boston or Washington, but I do like Washington. I think if it was Washington, how's this going to set up? Now, if Cleveland wins and Washington wins, are they going to play in the second round? I'll have to look at that, but that's my... If it's not, obviously the consensus, the favorite pick is Cleveland versus Golden State again. But if it's not Cleveland Golden State, what do you think it could be? I mean, you could. What about Washington San Antonio? How about Houston and the Celtics, Washington, San Antonio, or Houston and Washington, San Antonio and Cleveland, or maybe Golden State, Boston, Golden State, Washington, Houston. The only teams that could have a chance are San Antonio and Houston. Really, so we'll see about that. NHL playoffs. I've been watching some games, but I haven't. I know Chicago's down. That's a surprise. I mean, Pittsburgh won it last year. Was what, Pittsburgh and San Jose? Pittsburgh make it back. Wouldn't surprise me. They could go win it. Oh, about Washington. Is it their time? Oh, Toronto stole one from them, but maybe it's Washington's time. But then with more focus on the NBA playoffs here. Okay, Portland's giving Golden State a game here. I know when you add a guy like Durant, it's like, I mean, it's great to get that guy with that much talent, but then it takes away a little bit from some of your other stars because he has to get his. But yeah, there's no doubt that they're the best team in basketball. Is that Mike Brown on? The former Cavs coach is on Steve Kerr's staff. But it would be a major upset if anyone but Golden State comes out. Well, no, Cleveland looks a little more vulnerable. But, I mean, it's hard to bet against them. I mean, that many years in a row, 7 years in a row. It's just nuts to be in the finals that many years in a row. That dark side. Oh man, I boosted up my League of Assassin knives. They're the best with the area damage that they do. And we're down to about 30 days until the release of Injustice 2. I'm going to put up some of the new stuff they did after this too. Showing new gear, showing Scarecrow. They're not going to reveal the next character till the 28th, and then we're 3 weeks away.